member, welcome back to my channel. So for today's Pick a Card Tarot reading, we are doing big blessings coming your way. We have 3 piles. The first pile is the void, the second pile is play, and the third pile is trust. So go to whatever one you feel intuitively called to. The links to the piles will be in my description box, and I will give you guys a few seconds and then we will get started. Hi Pile 1, welcome to your reading. So for today's Pick a Card, we're doing big blessings coming your way. So for your cards, we have the Void, Transmute, Ask Body, First Quarter Moon in Leo, Be Humble, New Moon in Virgo, Trust All Will Be Well, Perseverance, Soulmate Recognition, and Sparks. So for one of the big blessings I see for you in the next, few months, I think that we're aiming is that you are really transmuting a lot of pain. I feel like a lot of you could have gone through something really massive, and there's a lot of feelings that are surrounding what you just went through. And I feel like you may be wondering, is this gonna last forever? How long do I have to go through this pain? But you have the Transmute card, and the Transmute is like transmuting all the pain, all of the fears and the feelings and the grief, and then stepping into the void. I don't know, when I got the Void card, I was like, oh my gosh, I want that too. I'm going through grief a lot right now too. And, it's a lot. It's overwhelming, especially if you lose somebody or you lose a relationship of a long time that you've been attached to. And there is a void stage coming. And that I feel like is about being more empty of the grief, empty of the sadness, not empty is the wrong word, transmuting, feeling the feelings, and then they're passing, and with time they will pass. And Spirit just wants to remind you that it's not going to last forever. You're not alone. You're doing a really good job of facing your feelings and feeling your feelings, even when you feel like you're avoiding or suppressing. That is a defense mechanism that we use, and sometimes it's that, and then other times it's like waves again, right? We'll be fine, and then there'll be a big wave, and then we'll be fine, and there'll be a little wave. And it's Spirit is just saying, you're gonna move through this. You're gonna be able to transmute this pain, and you're gonna transmute the pain in your body, because we have the Ask Body card. And I guess this is about getting more connected to your body, but also just understanding that the pain will not last forever. I also see a massive blossoming in your heart chakra and your heart area is what I'm hearing Spirit say. And just this, I saw this card and it's about perseverance, and then this was flowering, and I feel like you guys are persevering through a lot of stuff right now, and Spirit is saying that in the future things won't always be this hard, and the strength that you are gaining from this time of going through such hard grief and hard stuff is going to help set you up to be very strong, very powerful, very magnetic is what I'm hearing. There is soulmate recognition and sparks. And what I see for a big blessing coming in for you is a soulmate. It doesn't have to be love. It could be platonic. It could be your soul family. You're calling in your soul family. But what I also see is the sparks. It's celebration, love, events that are really fun. I feel like you're just blossoming into a different person, and it's because of the grief and the pain and the sadness that you've chosen to go through. I feel like a lot of you chose to end something, or chose to lose a job, to move somewhere better, or moved, or something like that, where you chose to leave something behind and sacrifice something so that you could have the hope of something better. And this message is about the hope of something better. It's about soulmates. It's about soul family. It's about blossoming abundance. It's about sparks. It's about trusting that the pain will not last forever, that what you're going through right now is going to give you so much strength and so much courage and so much power, because you chose to sacrifice something that was very near and dear to your heart is what I'm hearing Spirit say. And you're transmuting a lot of the pain right now. And so while it may feel confusing and scary and overwhelming, it won't last forever. And this video is all about to tell you it's just not going to last forever. Trust all will be well. Spirit is holding you. You're holding yourself. I think that's the most important thing, is that Spirit's holding you, of course, right? But it's you're learning how to hold yourself. You're learning how to transmute the pain. You're learning how to face your feelings. You're learning about how to like adult, I guess adulting is what Spirit's saying. You're learning about how to take on different responsibilities. You could be taking on a lot more responsibilities by whatever you just did. There is a sense of pressure and a sense of like, there's a lot of things going on and a lot of responsibilities that you're having to take on. And it's to build strength up so that because those responsibilities, like let's say you're working, right? Example, working, right? And the responsibility is that now you have to be financially stable on your own, right? And so like right now you're working up to the point where you can be financially stable on your own. This is just an example. So if it, some of you will resonate with and some of you it'll be something different, but you're building up the discipline and the structure right now so that you can become financially dependent on yourself, so you can become financially stable. And then the blossoming is that you're going to be making a lot of money, right? It's like something like that, but you're doing the work. It's about doing the work. And the work that I see you're doing is standing up for yourself, transmuting a lot of pain, moving into a clear mindset. There's like this clearing I see of your body and this clearing I see of your soul. And I don't know who or what you were doing before, but whatever that was clouding you. And I think you recognized it was clouding you and you decided to move forward and build a better structure for you, build a place of comfort and stability and a place of like a home inside yourself. There is this feeling of like building up safety inside yourself and in your body. And when you build up safety inside yourself, it's going to allow you to then take risks, not let fear overwhelm you, and have the courage to go after what you want. And when you have the courage to go after what you want and build structure and discipline around going after what you want, which is what I'm seeing, you're going to blossom into that. And I think it's just like getting through this time right now and having the hope that what you did, what you chose to do is leading you to something better, because that was the hope, right? Anytime we choose to sacrifice something, like I just chose to sacrifice a relationship for the hope that, I could find, more safety inside myself, first of all, not be as drained, be able to focus on my work more, and also find someone that's better suited to me. It's not about bad, good, whatever, right? For me personally, I needed someone that was more suited to my needs, right? And so it's like, that's, I feel like something you're doing. You whatever you chose is more suited to your needs. Whatever you chose was for the hope of a blossoming. Whatever you chose was for the hope of a clearing of your body and a comfort of feelings and happiness and joy, right? Someone told me the other day, what was it said? What did they say? You can't wait to have perfect. You can only choose to be happy, or something. Like you can't always have perfect, and you can only have happy. And it's like, it's not about perfection, right? It's about happiness and fulfillment. And whatever you chose was about happiness and fulfillment. And I don't know if you have someone around you that's saying certain things like that to you, but it's just recognizing that someone can say whatever they want. I feel like there's someone around you that's saying things to you that maybe it could be an inner voice, right? A criticalness of like, why are you doing this or whatever, right? Whatever it is for you. But I feel like if there's someone around you that's not supportive, maybe that's what you chose to leave behind, someone that wasn't supportive, or you're working on your inner voice to be more supportive, right? And it's like focusing on inner fulfillment is what I saw that you did in the past, and focusing on inner fulfillment to have it in the future, and you had to sacrifice something. And so right now, there may not be this feeling of inner fulfillment, but it's coming because you chose to sacrifice something so that you could have hope of an inner fulfillment. And if you're having a lot of feelings and grief and fear, then those feelings can overwhelm you, and it makes it harder to find inner fulfillment. But you have to go through that part, right? It's like, it's a process and it's a part of the process. So if you're in the part of the process, which I feel like a lot of you are, of grief and of transmuting a lot of feelings and facing how you feel and trying to clear yourself out, clear up your energy, then understanding that that's where you are and that that's totally where you should be. And that like the hope is that this is what's coming in for you. And what's coming in for you is that everything is going to be okay. Trust all will be well. You have the void and transmute your pain, which I believe is like a clearing out of your energy, being able to feel strong again, feel powerful again, feel magnetic, be in your body, right? Then you also have soulmate recognition coming in and sparks. So someone could be returning from your past. It could also be a new person. It could also be soul family. We also have sparks, which is like feeling alive again, feeling powerful, feeling magnetic. I just feel like alive, powerful, and magnetic are the things that are coming in for you, the blessings that are coming in for you. And it's born from this perseverance. We get the feeling of being alive by, first of all, taking experiences, right? But we get the feeling of being alive by having that inner safety in our bodies and by taking risks that will lead us to better things, right? And I feel like you took a big risk by letting go of whatever you did. And it could be around financial stuff, because I keep hearing finances. It could be about like becoming financially independent. You could be an entrepreneur. You could be trying to start a business. You could be doing something with a passion project. You could be collaborating with people, is what I'm hearing Spirit say. You could be starting a new relationship, moving into a soulmate recognition relationship. And there could be fears there, right? Like it could be different for all of you, but it doesn't really matter. It's about the overall message. And the overall message is that if things feel overwhelming, if you feel alone, if you feel lonely, if you feel scared, that's okay. That's not going to last forever. You chose to take a risk. And while the feelings are really big right now, you are transmuting them. You're going into the void stage, which is like a clearing of energy, and you're going into your body more, and you're moving into a place of strength, of perseverance, of soulmate recognition, that everything is going to be working out in your favor and in the best interest of like who you are. And sparks, which is like feeling alive again, feeling joy, feeling strength, feeling like you're magnetic, feeling like you find people that are magnetic, feeling like you find your soul family. There is this like sense of like beautiful relationships coming in for you, because anytime we raise our vibration by going through hard things and going through pain, when we go through pain and we heal, that's how you raise your vibration. So it's not like you have to do the work to raise your vibration. It's through pain that we raise our vibration. It's through pain that we heal. It's through pain that we find our strength, our overcoming our fears. It's through pain that this happens. So it's just recognizing that the pain part, you're not supposed to get rid of the pain part. You're just supposed to face it and feel it as best you can, and then move through that, and opening up is what I'm seeing. So you're going through like this period of darkness, then there's like this opening up into light, and you're moving into light. I also feel like fire energy is going to be activated for you. I keep getting drawn back to my candle. There's something about an activation of fire energy, and that's your passion and what you want to go after, and like this like, I want to go after that. That's exciting. I'm feeling that's being awakened in you too. Maybe sacral chakra also. There's something to do with your sacral chakra and your solar plexus as well, with your power and your creativity and your sexual energy. There's something going on with an awakening in that, and I think it's because you've chosen to work on your root chakra, which is your stability. So our root chakra is the base chakra. It's what powers all the other ones. So if we have a root chakra that's like meh, we're gonna have a harder, the other chakras are gonna be in balance, right? So I think you're building on your root chakra, and what that's doing is opening up your sacral chakra, which is the next one up, and then opening up your solar plexus chakra, and then you're gonna have a full alignment. And I think that this transmutation and the void is about aligning your chakras by aligning your life in the 3D, and it's just tandem, right? It's tandem, aligning chakras, aligning in 3D, all together to become a very strong, balanced person who I see temperance, the tarot card temperance, and it's just finding better balance in your life. And you had to really kind of off kilter your life for a minute, but to gain rebalance. So it's like, maybe some of you are wondering if you made the right choice. Spirit's here to say that you made the right choice. You felt like you had to sacrifice something because it wasn't serving you. Whatever, whoever, however, whatever that is, right? You had to do that to move forward. And, it takes a lot of strength and a lot of courage to do something like that. And it also you had to go through a lot of pain. And I think it was for your stability, your security, your safety, wanting to feel fulfilled, wanting to have better alignment, wanting to be feeling alive. So we have the Chariot. Yeah, this is like you holding it together. So the Chariot's about willpower and holding everything in the 3D together in a balanced, strong way, holding the dark and the light together, holding the dark and the light together in a balanced way. And it's connected to also your subconscious, because I see there's a moon here. There's something connected to your subconscious that you are healing right now, a deep wound that you're healing through sacrificing whatever this is. It could be connected. Usually when, I'm just going to go to the relationship example. So when I when I left my relationship, it was an 11-year relationship. I think most of you know. I left my 11-year relationship like not even 15 days ago. On March 1st, I moved into my apartment and I have kids, blah, 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 right? And I can't, just totally lost my train of thought. Sorry, guys. I'm trying to figure out if it's me or you disassociating. I think it's me. Maybe I don't think it's me, actually. I think it's you. There may be a relationship wound that is causing you disassociation. So, right. So, I left that relationship, right? And I knew that when I left it, I would have a lot of wounds triggered because I had a father figure who was sexually abusive, who was emotionally abusive, who was slightly physically abusive, not to me, but to my mom a little bit. And that's a very big wound of mine. He was absent and yet there in a really fucked up way. So that's a wound that's mine, right? So when my partner and me broke up, right, I knew that I was going to have that wound come up for me to look at and to heal and also to have to deal with, right? Because my grief and sadness doesn't just come from me leaving the 11-year relationship, which by the way is a lot and very overwhelming and very upsetting and sad, and it's been very hard. Not only that, right, but connected to the fact that all of my childhood wounds are being triggered because of this, because he was like a father figure to me. I know that's how it works. If you didn't have a father figure, if you have some of you might not agree with this, but this is kind of more psychology, but if you didn't have a father figure, you're always looking for an interim father figure to fill that role for you, and he was that role for me in like a subconscious way, right? Not like in an actual way, but in a subconscious way. And so I knew that when we broke up, that childhood wound would be triggered. And I've been sad for my whole life because of this and very deeply wounded. And I have a lot of sadness that's old, that's coming up, that's not just about my relationship in the now, it's about my relationship in the past with my father. And so it's like, I think you're beginning to recognize that if you left something, even a job, right? It doesn't really matter. If you had no financial security when you were a kid, if you were poor, let's just say, right? And you leave a job and all of the fears and all of this like sadness of being poor when you were a child is going to be activated because of this real world actual example that's happening in your life right now. So what I really feel for you guys is that whatever you just did, whatever you just sacrificed, person, places, things, whatever it is, if you sacrifice something like that, there is a wound that may be activating right now. I feel that strongly. And I think that's what we also have the Ask Body card. It's like, ask your body what's going on. And it's like recognizing that and having compassion, right? For the fact that if it seems overwhelmingly difficult, it also, not because it might be difficult, obviously, of course it's difficult, right? Whatever it was big. But it's also probably connected to a childhood wound, especially because I was disassociating, because I've been able to talk about it on videos similarly about my experience about this, and I haven't disassociated yet. So I feel like for you guys, there could be a trauma childhood wound associated with whatever you did. So having compassion for the fact that there is something deep here that it's also coming up for you to heal. It's also coming up for you to transmute it and to clear out yourself in a bigger way. It's like whenever our relationships, every single relationship or relationships to anything, it could be work, right? Our relationships are always an opportunity for us to heal, and our relationships are going to be the most triggering of our wounds, whatever they are, right? So it's like recognizing that whatever here is deeper than what you may realize, and some of you may realize this because I just feel like some of you realize it. So it's like recognizing that you're holding everything together, the dark and the light, that it's very complicated, that it's overwhelming, that it may be very scary, and that there may be really deep things going on here. Okay, sorry, I went on a total tangent with that. Knight of Swords. Yeah, I think you're just recognizing the truth of what's going on, of what's happening. Yeah, yes, there's the broken heart. There's the broken heart. There's Three of Swords, Knight of Swords, and the Chariot. I think you had to literally, I think a lot of you are suffering from a broken heart. Page of Swords. There's a lot of truth, right? There's truth around this broken heart. It's like you're recognizing like why your heart is broken, how much it hurts, how deep it is, how overwhelming it may feel, and like you're trying to move into healing is what I'm seeing, or you're healing right now. A lot of you are healing right now. Gosh, you guys have so many truth cards. Knight of Swords and like head intellect and like analysis and logic cards, right? So we've got King of Swords, Page of Swords, Knight of Swords. Wow. We have Eight of Swords. We have Six of Wands. So there's I think you've had a victory in untangling yourself and untangling your eyes and seeing a lot of truth around what this broken heart is. I think that's what I'm saying. I think some of you can see what's deeper here. We've got Page of Cups, Queen of Wands. I think a lot of you have a childhood wound that could be a feminine wound, because we do have Queen of Wands. I know we have the Knight of Swords here, but I feel like that's all you realizing the truth. Queen of Wands and the love that you didn't get. There's something about a parent here who didn't give you the love that you deserved, didn't give you the love that you needed, somehow was emotionally neglectful or abusive. There's definitely something here about that. And they could still be in your lives. You could have a mother or a father in your life still that you're still dealing with, that you're still trying to, it may be what this is. Maybe what you sacrificed was like cutting off and putting up really strong boundaries with a parental figure. That could be for some of you, not for all of you. It also could, some of you could have put up cut off a relationship and put up strong boundaries from a love relationship that was for you. Like, right? Like, there's a broken heart in love, and it doesn't have to be around work. It can be around a friendship. It can be around romantic. It can be around work, whatever it is. But there was victory in seeing the truth about your childhood wounds and or this relationship, and like healing what you need to heal and how to hold it all together while you move through your life. Page of Wands. Yeah, I feel like this Page of Wands is about your birth of the fire energy, your birth of your own fire energy. We've got Four of Cups. There's the disappointment. I want one more, Spirit, one more. There's something else about this Page of Wands that I want to get. There's the King of Cups. So this is about you evolving in your in your emotions. Evolving in your emotions by healing childhood wounds and or healing wounds in general, and also healing your broken heart from whatever it is that you just sacrificed, whatever it is that didn't go the way that you wanted it to, that didn't go the way that you had planned, is what I'm hearing. So I want to see what is this Page of Wands? It feels separate from you. Ten of Wands, okay. Page of Wands, what else, Spirit? What's this Page of Wands about? Ten of Wands, Ace of Pentacles. Hold on. Four of Swords, Three of Pentacles. There's something about a blessing coming in for you that is a fiery opportunity, something that is born of passion, an opportunity coming to you to heal, to let go of this burden, and to possibly collaborate. So somebody could be coming in and bringing an opportunity to help carry this burden with you and to help you heal through whatever this is. Or you could have someone right now that's very close to you that is helping you move through whatever this is. But I definitely feel like, I felt like the Page of Wands was separate for some reason. It didn't feel like your energy. The Page of Wands is coming in with an opportunity. Someone with a lot of fire, someone with a lot of fire, someone passionate, someone who wants to help is what I'm hearing Spirit say, and collaborate with you and bring an Ace of Pentacles, which is a very large opportunity. And it's to help you heal, to help you let go of this burden a little bit. It could be around work. It could just be a love relationship. Three of Pentacles. I want to see a little bit more. Who is this from? There's a Nine of Pentacles. It's to help you stand in your independence more, that's for sure. Who's it from, Spirit? We've got the Queen of Pentacles. I feel like the Queen of Pentacles is you. Who's this from? Whoop. Sorry, guys. Hold on. I dropped a card. Okay. There's the Emperor. The Five of Pentacles. Okay, so we've got Two of Pentacles and Wish Fulfillment, which I can't really put on because it's naked. I think I can, actually, because I'm not monetizing right now. I don't know the rules, guys. I should. So there's a decision that is going to need to be made. Hold on, guys. This is a decision between going back to the things that don't serve you and moving forward in your independence, bringing your own opportunities, standing in your Emperor energy. It also could be an opportunity from someone else who's doing that. So reverse energies, obviously, if it applies. Yeah, this is something about, there's the Page of Wands, Judgment, and the Tower. So there's something about you truly letting go of the old structure. There's a choice between going back to the old structure that you were in, and a choice between possibly someone new coming in with an opportunity, or a past person that was not like abusive, that was like someone that you really loved. Someone coming in with an opportunity to help you heal, help you judge things, help you come to an understanding of of healing and openness and also opportunities to help take the burden off of you, or this is you choosing yourself, because we do have the Nine of Pentacles. So for some of you, okay, this is what I'm saying. For some of you, it's between a person and the old structure that you just let go of, a person either returning or new, that's bringing you an opportunity to help with the burden, to help you heal, to help you choose better. And or some of you, it could be about choosing yourself. Sorry guys, I'm trying to get this handled. Choosing yourself with a new opportunity, choosing yourself instead of this old structure, right? And standing in your independence instead of this old structure of the tower. Like towers always break down because they're not built on good structure, right? So it's like you can either choose in the future to go back to this pattern or this thing that was falling apart or this thing that you left behind, or choosing yourself, or choosing this thing behind, this thing that was left behind, or choosing yourself and a new opportunity is coming in. I think for a lot of you, it's both. I think it's like you're choosing yourself and you're choosing someone's coming in possibly with a new opportunity that is going to help bring healing. It's going to help lessen the burden. It could be a part of your wish fulfillment because we do have openness, healing, and your wish fulfillment here with the star, which is Aquarius. We have Aries, Aquarius. Who else do we have? Have anything else? Sorry guys, I like totally put down so many cards. Cancer. I think that's it. Yeah, you're tired of being left out in the cold. I think that's it. Okay. Aquarius, yeah. All right. So I don't know why I hear Scorpio too. There could be a Scorpio coming in to help bring an opportunity, or Scorpio energy of death and rebirth is very important for you. Okay, I wanted to get more. I want to get some astrology and see what else is going on for astrology, astrological things that are affecting you, and then other kind of blessings coming in. There's definitely, I feel like for a lot of you, there's some big opportunity coming in for you. And it's about seeking your independence. Because look, okay, so here's you. That's what I'm feeling, you, right? And there's this opportunity, right? And it's like, it's being given to her and she's holding the opportunity. I feel like you guys are getting an opportunity and you're the Queen of Pentacles, right? And this could be an opportunity that you generated for yourself. It doesn't have to be from another person. But with the Page of Wands, I do feel like it could be somebody coming in. Because the Page of Wands and then the Page of Wands and then the Ace of Pentacles came out. So that's just what I'm thinking. It's different for all of you, so I'm trying to get all the options here. All right, Spirit. We've got Earth, persistent, patience, and practicality. Persistence, patience, and so there's a lot of grounded energy coming in for you. Aquarius feels important for you guys too. Some of you may be Aquarius. We've got Mercury. Think, learn, network, and communicate. So there's something about messages. So Mercury is all about messages as well. It's not just about learning. It's about networking and communicating and messages. And I definitely feel like for some reason, some of you are getting a message coming in soon. It could be a text message from somebody that's going to help give you a really great opportunity is what I'm hearing Spirit say. There's persistence, patience, and practicality. You're learning about how to have patience and persistence in going after what you want and not letting your fears overwhelm you. We have Saturn. Oh, wow. So we have Saturn in Pisces right now, and Saturn's really affecting everybody, but we have Saturn for you too. I also have a Pluto and Aquarius pick a card. I'll link it in my description box, or it'll be at the end of the video if you want to watch it. I talk a lot about Saturn and Pisces and also Pluto and Aquarius and how they're affecting you, and it was really great read. But Saturn, it says, feels restricted, experiences struggle, learn hard work and patience. That's what I was feeling like. You guys are breaking down whatever this, God dang it. Where is it? I'm like, I have so many cards out and I want to find, there it is. Okay. Sorry guys, I'm all over the place here today, but I really want to get as many messages as possible out for you because I feel like there's something really important happening right here. So Saturn, right? Saturn really loves to come in and break down old structures because it's about building new structures. It's about transformation in new structures, new disciplines, hard work. It helps pay off. It's a long-term thing, right? It's not like a quick fix. Any quick fixes won't work right now. It's about patience, hard work, and practice, and like discipline on keeping on going. Consistency is key, right? And consistency in structures that are actually buildable, that will actually serve you. So the Saturn comes in and destroys all things that are built on faulty structures, right? And that's what the Tower is. So I'm just thinking, it's interesting that you have the Tower and Saturn because they're very connected is what I'm feeling. All right. There's Scorpio, guys. I swear it's feeling Scorpio. Scorpio, intensity, exposing, purging, and renewing. Yeah, that's interesting. There's a lot of death and rebirth happening in your beginnings and endings, or beginnings and endings and beginnings, death and rebirth. There's purging, there's exposing, there's looking at things very differently than you used to. There's a higher perspective being gained by whatever you're going through, whatever you've gone through. It's just waiting until, because it will happen. New energies coming in for you. You're going to feel a lot better soon. We've got house 5, passion, play, children, confidence, and creativity. That's a lot also about your sacral chakra, which was what I was speaking about. We've got square, a challenging situation, a mountain to climb. This is you getting through this time of grief and overwhelm and moving through it and finding your solace, finding self-soothing, right? Do self-soothing practices. There's Reiki videos online on YouTube that you can look up that will help you find your power, help you deal with your emotion, help clear out negative energy, and also help cutting cords. There's also self-soothing as in like getting connected to your body, exercise, eating right. I know not anyone wants to hear that. I hate when people say that online. I'm like, I don't want to exercise and I don't want to eat good, okay? Stop talking about it. But you guys have a lot of good stuff coming in for you. And I'm really proud of you. This is born out of hard work. You guys have done the hard work and done the healing, and you sacrificed something that was very, very difficult, that wasn't a structure that was a good foundation, but still it meant something to you extremely strongly. And you decided to tear that down and go through this period of grief and sadness and fear to get to what I'm talking about, which is extreme blossoming. Love is coming in. I feel like opportunities are coming in for you. I feel like you're coming into abundance, and it's all built on this beautiful discipline and structure and consistency that you're managing. And there's this new ability to go after responsibilities, but in a very like, it's like the emperor energy where it's like very strong, very leadership, very like to the point. I'm getting it done. I'm going to do it. I'm taking action. I'm like going day by day, right? And it's like, keep doing that and also feel your feelings, because there's a lot of grief here and it's not going to last forever. You're transmuting it. You're moving into a clearer stage, a clearer place. And I'm just really proud of you guys. So, okay, guys, I think that's all I have for you guys. Please like and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Hi, Pal 2. Welcome to your reading. So for today's pick a card, we are doing big blessings coming your way. We have play, we have self-love, the warrior, full moon in Sagittarius, see the bigger picture, full moon in Aries, cool your emotions, boundaries, money versus love, and communication. So before when I was doing your cards, it was super interesting. So I had like this epiphany, I don't know, I guess message. I don't know why it's hard for me to speak right now. There's something where you feel like you need to speak up in some situation. It's something with work. A lot of you, it's work. There's something going around in your work. It could be family. It could be a relationship. It doesn't matter. But a lot of you, it's work. There's some situation in work that's really bothering you where you feel like you need to stand up and say something about it. And you're feeling called to say something about it. And yet you're getting to the point where you're getting ready to say something. And I feel like some of you could be worried about it, but there is this, energy of like, I need to say something, like this is not okay. Whatever it is that's going on, it's really like not okay. As in like, I really see it like hitting on your value system, and like you needing to stand up and say something to help others is kind of what I'm getting. It could be a relationship where you need to stand up and say something, or it could be a family situation that's happening where you need to stand up and say something because there's something untoward, I hear Spirit saying, in the situation. There's communication that you feel like you need to say. We also have cool your emotions and boundaries and money versus love. I feel like they're very connected. So going into this situation, whatever it is, there is a need to cool your emotions. Make sure you ground before. Make sure you're not speaking from anger. Make sure that if there's triggers, if they come back at you, what are you going to say? I feel like you guys have taken this scenario and like been all over. I see like a branching out of like all possible scenarios. So I think you've thought about this a lot. And what's coming in for you, a blessing that's coming in for you, is that you're going to have good communication. You're going to be able to cool your emotions. You're going to set good boundaries. You're going to say something, and you're going to say it with your power, with your fire energy, with your, I see King of Swords, like very like detached, but like very like, this is not okay, and I'm saying something now, and I need to say something now. It's very important. The communication will go smoothly. I think that this is about you, like your higher self, the part of you that's like, I can't stand for this anymore. but it also may put you at risk, is what I'm hearing Spirit say, or you think it's going to put you at risk. There's this money versus love, but I think you're getting ready to be like, this is not okay. And maybe you're trying to set up other opportunities behind it just in case if you say something happens. But what I'm seeing is that it's teasing out, is what I'm hearing Spirit say. It's going to fizzle out. It's not going to be like a big explosive thing. It's going to be like, you're going to say something and then what I'm hoping is that they'll put in action to stop whatever it is. I don't know what's going to happen because for each of you, it could be different for all of you. But there's something about a situation getting resolved. And I think this is mostly just about speaking your freaking truth. Like saying like, this is not okay. You see the bigger picture of what this is. And the blessing coming in is like your ability to stand in your power, your ability to have boundaries, your ability to go in with your King of Swords energy, stand in the truth, and also not be overtaken and overwhelmed by emotions, but have good, clear communication on being like, this is not okay. I am not okay with this. This is why it's not okay. And having clear communication and doing that, that's a blessing coming in for you. What's happening with the situation is that there's like a warrior thing that's being born. If you don't resonate with this, then go to a different pile because this is very specific, but it's a strong message that Spirit's telling me to get off my chest, which I feel like you're trying to get off your chest because it's like, this is something that I feel like has been happening for, I hear months, but it could be longer, it could be shorter, right? All of you, it's different again. It's a general read, so it could be different. But it's because you're having this beautiful like self-esteem and self-worth growing. There's a self-love that's growing and you're standing in your warrior energy. But it's interesting because we have all these cards and then I feel like the play card is like separate, but there is a notion of like getting back to the things that are like very joyful, silly. I'm hearing like play and like fun and like getting back to simple. Like you're getting back to simple. A blessing that's coming in for you is creativity, fun, play, simplicity, and also standing in your power in a major way in an actual situation and having self-love, but also getting connected to what your values are and seeing and like feeling what your values are and being able to be like, no, I am not standing for this. And this is no longer cool. This has not been cool the whole time. I just haven't said anything. And I think this is like just been a building of energy that you've come into. Like, you're like, no, I need to say something now. I need to stand in my power. I need to stick up for what I believe in. And it transcends work, right? So whatever is happening, it transcends work as in like, it's a big enough situation that you feel like it's bigger than whatever your work is about. It's affecting people in a way that is not okay. It could be family. I think a lot of you with some kind of work situation, or maybe it's just one of you with work, but I feel like if I'm getting the overwhelming message that this is a thing, then it's for all of you in some way, shape, or form. It could be a love relationship. You could be in a relationship and like something has gone wrong and you are not okay with it and you're putting better boundaries. It could be with a mother or father and saying like, what happened was not okay. I am no longer standing for this, and this, and your behavior in this, and this way. And you are standing by your boundaries. You will not, I hear neg, you will not like go back on your boundaries anymore. There is a born power here. And the gift and the blessing that's coming in is your fire energy being lit, you handling a situation with grace, compassion, but also strength, power, and like determination and like no, and like sticking to that. Like the blessing that's coming is like the power that's being born and like the self-love that's being born. And I also feel like you're sticking up for other people. Like it's not just about you. This is about other people and how other people are being affected. I'm hearing other people are being affected in a negative way that's absolutely not okay, that you feel like is like coming onto like your values of like, this is not okay. And like you're sticking up for other people. And so there is another thing that's being born of like, you're like standing up for what's right and like in a very revolutionary, like, and not like revolutionary as in like, this is like rebellious, because it's not. It's like standing up for something, even though maybe the people that are implementing whatever this is are like, this is normal, this is fine. And you're like, no, this is not normal. It's never been normal. The fact that you think it's normal is a problem, right? And it's like you're communicating very clearly about how it's not okay for you, but how it's not okay in terms of what other people are having how other people are being affected by this, or how they could be affected by it, right? So it's like you're seeing the bigger picture and moving forward and handling your emotions, standing in your power, being in the truth. It's like in the truth. This is like a universal truth that you're like, this is supposed to be the truth. This is like normal human stuff. And you're like, not okay. I'm going to communicate. I'm going to have boundaries. I'm going to stick up for someone else and myself. I'm going to have my warrior energy. I'm going to have my power and my fire energy. And this also is opening you up to step into yourself in a brand new way. And the blessing that's being born of this is like the feeling of like, of power, and it's like beautiful, like healthy, wonderful power that you are getting accustomed to, and this is going to help you in all areas of your life. It could be a longer, bigger situation than just like one instance. It could be for some of you that it's like you're standing up for yourself in a lot of little ways, and it's like building up to this massive like example of like, not example, but like building up to this massive like integration of your own power by sticking up for yourself in a lot of small ways, because it's building up your self-confidence and your worth. So it also could be that for some of you, but there's something about confidence, your worth being born, you're standing in your warrior spirit and your warrior energy, you're having self-love and love for others, you are communicating, you are the boundaries card was like, so I was like, oh, that's beautiful, boundaries. Because it's so hard. Boundaries are hard to learn and they're hard to stick to, and you're sticking to your boundaries. You're not only having better boundaries, but you're sticking to your boundaries. All right, I'm going to get some tarot because I know that was quite specific. So if it really doesn't resonate, guys, go to a different pile, because there's other messages in other piles for sure for you, I'm sure, if it doesn't resonate. Spirit, what's going on with pile? Big blessings coming their way. Pile 2. Woo, that's a lot. Okay. We've got Page of Wands, Queen of Wands, and a lot of Wands, 10 of Wands, 9 of Pentacles. Your fire energy is like going off right now. We've got Queen of Pentacles. We've got, this was five of Pentacles, but it was like sideways, so I'm noting that. Knight of Swords, there's that swords energy, what I'm talking about, and there's your fire passion energy too. There also could be a relationship that you're no longer cool with. Knight of Wands, there's a lot of wands in here, and swords. Not swords, just wands. A lot of wands, guys, a lot of wands. I'm just gonna get it out. Page of Cups, 6 of Wands, there's a victory, and there's a victory here. Hold on, I just wanna get a couple more and see what's going on. 3 of Wands, yeah, this is like you wanting a better future. You wanting a better future in truth. There's a death and rebirth happening. There's a major transformation happening from this situation, or from you building up your confidence and self-esteem and boundaries by sticking up for yourself, by realizing your worth. This is about your worth. Okay, this is about your worth. 2 of Swords. Yeah, this is about you getting out of confused energy. So there's something else here, and I'm trying to see it. Hold on. I think you guys are tired of like small offers of love that just don't amount to anything. There's something about that here. There's something about your fire energy being born again. You feeling the burden and stress of like holding something back, which I think is what I'm talking about, which is like holding your voice back. And like finally being like, no, I'm going to step into my Knight of Swords. I'm going to rush through, and Knight of Wands. You have Knight of Swords and Knight of Wands, and they're very rushing, strong energy, fire energy, which is passion, Swords energy with is truth, passion and truth, and like to build a better foundation of love for everyone, because it's not, the love for some reason, whatever the situation is, the love for some reason is not helping everyone and not helping you feel like you're not left out in the cold. You want to change that. Sweat was sideways. You're looking to change it. You're having a death and rebirth in your ability to see things clearly. You're no longer sitting in this 2 of Swords energy where you're like, I don't know what to do. I'm having a blindfold over my eyes. I don't know what decision to make. You've had a rebirth, Scorpio energy, major rebirth in not, and seeing things clearly with your intuition, having a victory in the way that you see things clearly and in seeing the truth, standing in your Knight of Pentacles energy, which is like autonomy, freedom, like I have everything I need. And also your Queen of Pentacles, which is like, I have every opportunity I need. If I have the strength and stability to hold myself in whatever situation comes next, and you have this beautiful energy, like being like pulled out, which is the Knight of Swords and the Knight of Wands. And it's to create a better love situation And it could be with a person, because we do have the Queen of Wands and the Knight of Wands. It doesn't matter which one you are, but there could be a love situation that you're looking to rectify and or improve. And if you're not going to improve it, you're willing to let it go, but you're not doing it with your wool covering your eyes anymore. You're looking at it with strong truth, strong standing up for yourself, strong boundaries. There's a victory in yourself right now and a victory in the future about how you have this energy now, how it's manifesting, how you're going to use it, how you're going to implement it, and how you're no longer confused about things like whatever this is. You're no longer confused about what you're going to do. You know what you're going to do. You're looking to, you might have just done it or you're about to do it, or you've been doing it in small amounts, like I've said, is in a disciplined, like kind of like small ways you've been sticking up for yourself or making decisions that have helped you champion and give you the self-worth that you are seeking. But I see a lot of stability, a lot of fire energy, a lot of truth, and wanting more love. Do you see how this is the only cups we have, and it's a page of cups? Everything else is fire and swords and pentacles. So you're trying to build a foundation that is more conducive to building love, that has bigger love, that has better love, that has more fulfilling love. I want to see, what is this page of cups about? Yeah, there we go, strength. So this is Leo energy. We have Leo and Scorpio energy. You can have that in your chart. You don't have to, and you could also have someone who's dealing with it's like that, but you don't have to. Page of cups, this is where you're looking to find your strength, find your fire energy, but find your strength, your whole strength in building better love, better whole love, better relationships that bring more love, that make you feel love, that bring fullness and fulfillment, and also to put a better environment, create a better environment around you that's more conducive to love, and not just conducive to stability, passion, and stability and passion and truth. You want more love. That's what I'm feeling. You want more love, and you're building a foundation that's born of love in work, in life, in relationships. I think it's all three, in all areas of your life and friendships. It's in all areas of your life. You're looking to build better, more love, better love, more conducive environment to love. It's like everything, you're just wanting more wholeness in your heart. You want to open your heart chakra more. And what's coming in for you is this ability to build a better foundation in love, stand up for yourself, stand in your boundaries, stand in your truth, stand in your passion and fire energy, and not let it overwhelm you and not let it overtake you, so that you can communicate, and communicating very clearly on what you want, and having a death and rebirth, and no longer being confused and seeing things really clearly. And you're going to continue to see things really clearly. Wow, guys, this is amazing and crazy, and wow, it's crazy. It's amazing. This is pretty specific. The work thing was very specific. I was like, whoa. So it was an important enough message, and I needed to make it more specific. So I hope you guys related in whatever way that's coming out for you. So there's Jupiter. We have grow and expand. For some reason, I feel like you're growing. It's Jupiter came over the strength card, which is Leo. There's a growth and expansion in your strength, and in your strength to cultivate love. That's what I'm hearing. North node, destined to have. So whatever your south node in your north node is, go look it up in your chart. If you know your birth time, that would be helpful. And it's like learning about where you are, what you're destined to move into, and what you're destined to release, and moving into the things that you want, and moving into the things that you are destined to have in your life. We have sextile, a combination of tension and flow, potential, and a rewarding situation. I think this is what I'm talking about. This combination of this tension and flow, which is in yourself, that's coming out as a rewarding situation, and a potential of a rewarding situation, not just internally, but externally, because externally there may be a situation that's causing a combination of tension and flow, and you're learning how to step into your power and handle it. That's what I'm seeing. It's very strong. You guys are very, very strong. Conjunction, we have a union, merging, and a coming together. I think this is a coming together of your fire energy, your water energy, your earth energy, and your air energy, all in tandem conjunction with each other. We have Aquarius, originality, philanthropy, and progressive imagining. This is you having it's also on the bigger picture, which is Sagittarius, full moon in Sagittarius, see the bigger picture. And then we have Aquarius, which is all about like seeing the bigger picture, innovation, future thinking. You're trying to expand your horizons, expand your your mind in innovating the future for yourself to be a better future for yourself and others. I strongly feel like you are a very strong leader in your community or in your work or wherever you are. You're a leader. House 6, establishing a foundation, health, daily life, and practical details. This is you putting into practice practicalness in building better foundations for yourself. We have Cancer, nurture, comfort, and protection. So this is you protecting yourself and others. And also it's about nurturing and self-soothing yourself, and nurturing and self-soothing yourself in love, because Cancer is very emotional, it's very fluid, it's all about our home, it's all about our security. And I feel like we have Cancer over the Knight of Wands and the Page of Cups, and this is about you building a better foundation of love, again, of feeling more comfort, more nurturing, more stability in your home space, but also in your life, in whatever way that is, whatever you're connected to. We have House 4, cultural and family roots, home, peace, and comfort. I just said building a home. I love when that happens. It's like building a better family roots, better home, better peace and comfort in your environment and in your family and in your work. There's Virgo. I felt Virgo earlier too. Integrity, reverence, and service. This is about Virgo, is about standing up for everyone else and being in your integrity and being of service and knowing what to do. And it's right next to Scorpio, and it's all about the future and having a victory. So you standing in your integrity, reverence, and service, you're having a victory and you're standing in that in the future and or right now. And you're also looking at the future and having more integrity, reverence, and service. And this situation that you're standing in or about to stand in and have this beautiful integrity is going to affect your future in standing in the same thing. And it's like just a full understanding and a beautiful lesson of this is what I need to do. We have Uranus, which is, I was thinking Uranus because Aquarius is ruled by, or Uranus is ruled by Aquarius. I don't know how to say that. I really need to look that up. Sorry, guys. Uranus and Aquarius are ruled by each other, whatever way it is. And there's Uranus is about change and about innovation and about technology. And it's also about opening up again. So we have Uranus radically change in your intensity of your transformation, of your rebirth and death, in radical change for you in your life. We have proactivity, expression, doing, and forward motion, yang. So what I love is that on every single card there comes out one that's better, that's great with it. So 2 of Swords, you were in a place of not knowing how to move forward, and I said you were out of this energy, seeing things clearly, and now you're moving forward. So you have yang, which is masculine energy, taking action, proactivity, expression, doing, and forward motion. You're taking action now because you've gotten out of this 2 of Swords energy, because you radically changed under this rebirth and transformation into something completely different. Now you know what to do. We have water energy, which is spirituality, emotion, intuition, and compassion. This also, the situation or situations, was born from a place of understanding your intuition and your compassion and what you were feeling. You had to get connected to how you were feeling to come to this conclusion. And we have Mars, move forward and defend yourself. So, wow, guys, you're defending yourself, you're defending others, you're a leader in your community, you're a leader in your work, you're putting yourself at risk in some way, but I feel like it's going to pay off because you have to stand up for your values in a strong and wholesome way and have good boundaries, and you are going to do that and come out on top. That's what I'm seeing. I am so insanely proud of you. This was a very interesting read. Yeah, but I think that's all I have for you guys. Please like and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Hi, Pal 3. Welcome to your reading. So for today's pick a card, we're doing big blessings coming your way. We have trust, withdraw, ask body, new moon in Gemini, think it through. We have new moon in Leo, shine. We have consciousness, Sudad, and dream come true. So I feel like for a lot of you, there's something that's clicking into place that's coming in. There's maybe something that you're a little bit confused about, that you need something to start something. I feel like it's like this puzzle piece is loud. It's like you need something that you don't know what it is, or you know what it is, but you need it and you're trying to achieve it. And that puzzle piece is going to click. It could be a thought. It could be an idea. It could be a means of doing it. There's something about a dream here of like, it feels like career, but it could be love. There's a dream that's coming true. A big blessing that's coming in is a dream of yours. A wish fulfillment of yours is coming true. We have this beautiful shooting star. It's something you've wished for. It's something you've wanted. And there's a puzzle piece that's clicking into place. I hear that it could be a person, there could be a person that you want that is clicking into place of like being able to move forward with you. I hear for some of you, it's a method of moving in a career move. It could be some money to start something up. It could be, and also like if you're trying to start something up and you don't have a lot of money, just like if you want to film, let's just say an example, you want to film, use your phone. You know what I mean? Like do whatever it is, even if it's not perfect in the beginning, it doesn't matter. And maybe it's like a clicking into a place of realizing that things don't have to be perfect for some of you. But there's definitely a growing consciousness that is helping something click into place about a dream coming true, about a way to make a dream come true. It's a clicking into place of possibly of another person, for a clicking into place to help a dream of yours come true. It could be an opportunity coming in from another person is what I'm hearing Spirit say, to help a dream come true. There's this withdrawal of things that no longer serve you. There's also with this, you could be going into hermit mode. I see this like holding. There could be a hermit mode happening so that you can have a growing of your consciousness to have a clicking into place of something that's needed for you to have a dream come true. Some of you, I'm hearing it could be a clicking in of a manifestation idea or manifestation. There could be a clicking of understanding of how to manifest something, and then that's going to bring in a dream. It also could be, look, I'm not great. Here's the thing. I feel like I'm good at manifesting and I'm shitty at manifesting because I have a lot of thoughts and I have a lot of intrusive thoughts and I always feel like things are going to go wrong. But it's like, I felt like for my apartment, right? For me, it was like a manifestation that came true, right? And it definitely didn't have super great thoughts about if it was going to come true. I didn't let myself believe it was going to come true. So while manifesting, I feel like a lot of people talk about how manifesting is about like always thinking positive thoughts. It's like not necessarily. And so I just don't want you to get caught up on like if manifestations are not coming true because you have negative thoughts, because it's like everyone has negative thoughts. And it's like manifestation, I think, is a lot more complicated than we make it out in our brains to be. So don't worry about that. But I definitely think there's something clicking into place with another person, clicking into place for a method you're looking at to start something in your career, or an idea that's going to come into your head and click into place that is going to help you now know where to go. It could be clicking a place of like your life's purpose, like a passion that just gets like you just find something that you're very passionate about, or you realize something you're very passionate about. But there's definitely what's coming in for you is a click. It's like a epiphany. It's an epiphany for another person. It's an epiphany for yourself. It's something to do with that. And it's about a wish fulfillment. It's about a dream coming true. And we have this Think It Through card, which I feel like is about just being very aware of yourself and aware of what your intuition is telling you, and like trusting in your intuition and recognizing when fear and intuition seem similar, that they're not similar, and asking your body. So what I do, it's interesting that's coming up. I've said it once or twice in my videos before, but what I've done is like, what you can do is like you get really still and like really calm, like where you're not thinking about anything, or like in meditation, you're very still, and you ask yourself like a question. So like, is this thing coming true? Yes or no? And you start with yes, and you see how your body responds, because your intuition is connected to the universe and to spirit. You don't have to believe into spirit to have intuition, right? So it's like, get really still. If you ask and it says yes and your body responds in a beautiful way, then that means it's yes. If it's no, then your body will respond more to no. It just depends. So it's like getting very clear on what intuition is, what fear and love is, the difference between the two. Also getting very still is very, I think the withdrawal card could also be about getting very still in meditation and hermit mode to expand your consciousness with your intuition, with asking your body. It's getting very connected to your body in the way that it helps you understand things bigger, getting your consciousness expanding, as in like your gifts are expanding. I think another blessing that's coming in for you is an expanding of your consciousness, an expansion of your gifts, an expansion of your intuition. I'm feeling that strongly for a lot of you. And an expansion of how your body comes into play with your intuition and with your consciousness, and how that could also help this puzzle piece click into place, because your intuition will lead you to your dreams. Your intuition will lead you to the things that are meant for you, and you will know with your body that it is right for you. But also fear can come up. So if fear is coming up, remember that's totally normal, and to have trust that things are working out for you the way that it's meant to, and have trust in your dreams, have trust in your manifestations, that it may take some time, and that sucks, and to have patience. I hate saying having patience, but It really is about having patience, and that's what's meant for you will never pass you by, that this shooting the star in the sky is coming for you, and that's a beautiful blessing coming in for you. I am really excited. Also, there's just like a big epiphany happening, and I love epiphanies. I get them, I feel like, but I don't get hit with them because I feel like I have a very strong mind. I feel like a lot of you have a very strong mind in, like, you know a lot of things and you know when things are going to happen. So whatever this puzzle piece that's clicking into place, it's going to be like an epiphany, and it's going to help you put into action some more, towards your dreams, more towards moving to inner fulfillment, having more of your gifts come online and be stronger, being more powerful, being more magnetic, having more abundance is what I'm hearing Spirit say, having more love in your life. Yeah, there's a lot. I'm really excited for you guys. All right, let's see what we got. We've got there's a truth that's coming to light about where you feel left out in the cold. There's a truth that's coming to light about where you feel left out in the cold, where you're feeling sadness, where you're feeling lost. There's a truth that's coming to light about something about, like, how people treat you, that, like, you don't want to be around people that treat you like, that make you feel left out in the cold, that make you feel lost, that make you feel like you're not valuable. There's this understanding of value is what I'm hearing Spirit say. Understanding of value from your truth, your expansion of your consciousness, and understanding where you're feeling left out in the cold and where you're not. We have Scorpio, which is death. Scorpio energy's here. There's a rebirth, a massive rebirth in your consciousness, in the truth of what relationships are serving you and what relationships are not, and a rebirth in, I feel like, your manifestation, because I feel like you're having a rebirth in your emotions and in your intuition specifically, and in your expansion of your consciousness, and that's helping these things come true, the puzzle piece come true, and also the dream come true that you're really, really wanting. We've got Two of Wands. So there's an active decision that you're making about the future, about how to call in better relationships, about how to call in better opportunities, about how to call in things that are serving you better. So we've got Five of Swords in reverse, which is like this is like a defeat card upright. So you're not accepting defeat. You are persevering through your judgment of what you're seeing clearly through your intuition in the future and now. Ten of Wands. You may feel like you're very burdened right now, but I feel like there's Six of Wands, which is a victory. You're having a victory in something that has burdened you for a long time. There's something about letting go of your burdens, a victory in letting go of your burdens because of a judgment that you're making about the relationships that don't serve you, maybe the career that doesn't serve you. It's something about a rebirth, a major rebirth, and what's been burdening you this whole time, letting all that go, moving into the victory of understanding things very clearly, looking at the future very clearly, and making better decisions for yourself to help your dreams come true, to find inner fulfillment, to find passion, and to find victory. We've got King of Swords. Yeah, it's interesting because King of Swords usually I feel like is about whoever it is, but I feel like it could be somebody who is around you. Hold on one second. What's this King of Swords about? Okay, so I felt like that. Okay, so you're walking away from somebody or something that causes you to feel like you're not valued. You're walking away from it or thinking about walking away from it. It could be a boss from a work. This definitely has boss energy. This King of Swords has boss energy, as in, like, it could be a boss that's like not serving you. Oh, okay. So it also could be a relationship. We have Two of Cups in reverse. There could be a relationship that you're walking out of because you're not getting the Two of Cups, I see the water falling out. Like, there's some reason there's some reason the cups can't be filled together. Some reason where the love is not being filled to the way it should, and now it's getting reversed. And you're thinking about walking away from it, or you're walking away from it and sacrificing that so that you can have better hope for the future, better relationships. And that is very painful. And I feel like a lot of you could be going through pain and confusion right now of, like, how to move forward and how to, like, move into your life in a better way. And I just feel like you're coming to a deep understanding of yourself in a new way, a deep understanding of the pain that you've been enduring, the burdens that you've been holding, and willing to, like, like judge it and like let it go and like walk away from it. And that's very, very strong, but also very, very hard. And so I just want to say that you're not alone, that if you feel like walking away and then that's what you're meant to do, then do that. If you don't feel like you should walk away, then, and you feel like you should work on it, right? It's like all about what you feel. But for some of you, it could be work, walking away from a boss that isn't like a conducive working space for you. We've got house 2, physical security, possessions, material values, and self-worth. So this is you working on your stability, your security, and your self-worth. I also want to say that if it's a work situation for you guys, I literally in pile 2 was like pulled into this like insane like work situation that was like going on, that like the person, whoever this person was, or you felt like you needed to stand up and say something because in the work situation you weren't being treated, or others weren't being treated the way that you felt like was like conducive to a good working relationship or a good working environment. So it's like if you have something like that going on, please go to pile 2 because it's very, very, very strong in pile 2. It's very, very good messages in pile 2 about that. But yeah, so you're working on your stability and working on changing your foundation in a big way. Wow, we have Scorpio twice, guys. Okay, so I did a Pluto and Aquarius video, and I believe it was pile 2 in a pick a card, Pluto and Aquarius. It was the last video I just did, and there was 2 Scorpio cards. There was this card and this card. And so if you're feeling called to see how Pluto and Aquarius is affecting you, I would go watch that because I feel like that there could be messages in there for you too if you haven't watched it. But this is definitely like strong, intense, death and rebirth, endings and beginnings, energy, transformational energy, very big transformational energy of like renewing yourself and purging yourself from the things and the people and the work situations or friends that aren't serving you, where you want a better future. You're looking to have a better future. We have house 5, passion, play, children, confidence, and creativity. I definitely feel like a big blessing coming in for you is a newfound passion and a newfound creativity in something that you're really excited about, something that brings you a lot of fulfillment. And your house 5 and house 2 are being very affected by these, whatever you're going through right now. The Scorpio energy, definitely, I feel like there's a transformation in both of those houses. We have Libra. Interesting. I haven't gotten Libra in a while. Consideration, fairness, and harmony. So I definitely feel like for some of you, there's an imbalance in an area of your life or in multiple areas that you're looking to rebalance. You're looking to rebalance where you're feeling defeated. You're looking to be rebalanced and judge things in a fairer way and see yourself with more value. And a blessing that's coming in is a rebalancing of your life in a very major way. I feel like it's a very strong way, and it may be very hard to go through, but you can do this. I believe in you. We have house 9, spiritual growth. We have cardinal, instigation, bravery, and a pioneering spirit. So I definitely feel like Pluto and Aquarius could have messages for you because house 9 was also there strongly in each pile. So there's spiritual growth happening in your consciousness and also like in your leadership abilities. I feel Emperor energies, which is Aries. I feel strong leadership. We also have the flame right here because I'm feeling fire energy. Your fire energy is renewing. Your strength is renewing. You're having passion. You're wanting to be a leader. You're wanting to be brave. You're wanting to go after what you want and like sacrifice the things that aren't serving you, which is going to be very hard. But you're feeling like powerful, and you're gonna have the power to do whatever it is you need to do next. The blessing that is coming in is power, leadership, bravery, going after what you want, recognizing the things that don't serve you, cutting out the things that don't serve you, and moving forward into power, a dream coming true, beautiful possible love, I feel, and also beautiful career moves. That's what I'm feeling for you guys. It's very strong. We've got hurt and heal, Chiron. So whatever your Chiron or Chiron is in, I would definitely look that up. I believe my Chiron's in Cancer, which is about wounds of abandonment. And I definitely have that, and having a very hard childhood. Everyone has a Chiron or Chiron in their chart. Everyone has one. So look what yours is up. Some of you could be in Scorpio, which is really interesting, but it doesn't have to be, or Libra, or what was the other one we had here? Scorpio, yeah, okay, Scorpio, or I feel here Aries as well, could be Aquarius as well, whatever, wherever it is, it doesn't matter. There is a healing that's happening in your Chiron that's happening now, I feel like, for a lot of you. So if you feel overwhelmed, that's what's happening. You're healing something really, really strong. That's a wound that's that's like it's been with you since childhood. That's what I'm feeling. We have Aries. Oh my gosh, you guys, I was saying I feel Aries energy, Emperor energy, independence, bravery, and passion. Yes, that's what I'm feeling. Strongly. You're standing in your autonomy, your independence, freedom, bravery, and passion in a new way, and it's a big blessing. There's the fire energy. I swear, you guys. Fire, confidence, optimism, passion, and bravery. So we have bravery 3 times. We have confidence, we have passion. I know we have passion around here somewhere else. There's passion twice, but there's more passion around here as well. So whatever, it doesn't matter. My point is there's bravery 3 times. So wow, and there's leadership. That's what I'm feeling for you. A blessing coming in is your leadership, strong, being stronger, growing, being more powerful, standing up for what you believe in, mutable, surrender, fluidity, and welcoming change. You guys are opening up to change. You're opening up to crazy transformation, crazy leadership abilities, crazy bravery. And it's also that you have to go and sacrifice some things, and you're willing to do that, and you're looking in how to do that, and you're trying to get yourself ready to do that if you haven't done it already, and you're going to be able to do it. You're not alone. I just went through this and I did it, and you can do it too if you have to do it, if you feel like you need to do it. So, okay guys, I think that's all I have for you guys. I am so happy I did this reading. I'm so proud of you again. So please like and subscribe if you want, and I will see you guys next time.